boys, so you know what time it is. It's 4 to 8 time. Taya's in the house. We're gonna do some Foxbody stuff today. A lot of it is like we gotta tidy up the interior. I've got some parts ordered from LMR. They didn't show up. I guess I didn't get them in time and they didn't make it before I came out here. So we do still have plenty of stuff we can do, right? Yeah. Yeah, we got quite a bit of stuff to do. Couple quick notes. We did get the lower back. We just got to weld those baffles on and we can put the engine back together. But let's see. First things first, probably just clear all this stuff out of here and then we can kind of start getting the dash organized and pull that harness back through. And I've got the cluster over there. One of the things, guys, that I'm holding on that I was hoping would be here is I've got the brand new lens for the V8 cluster from LMR and it hasn't arrived yet, so I can't put the cluster in. But I think we can go ahead and we can probably get the dash secured, right? Yep. Get it right, stick that harness back through. Then I've got just a lot of little miscellaneous parts for the car stored in here. There's our spiffy Tri-X shifter going on the brand new T5 that's going on it. Brand new mini starter right there. Brand new battery tray there. Legit. But yeah, guys, that's the plan. So I guess we'll just get rocking on this thing. All right, so first things first, I think I'm gonna take some of this and put this over here on the shelf. And some of the other parts. Yeah, you can see her. Okay, yeah, that's probably a lot of the door stuff. And I've got all this.
I think your wheel nuts. Yeah.
See, that could come out too. That's for something else. I'm not sure what that's for. You can probably just put it on that little shelf unit there. And then, so we can set the console up here. Let that chill. And then, yeah, the little screws for the door parts are in there too.
Okay.
I'll have to glue that back. That's not a big deal. And yeah, those can stay. And that's part of the dash. That's part of the kick panel. Yeah, which I can't exactly tell you guys, but that's not getting used, so hint, hint. You'll get to see the parts next week. And let's see. Yeah, we'll take this out. All right, so now we got a little bit of room to work here. See, are those pieces for the door over there?
Yeah, in the bag.
In the bag? Okay. I'm
in this bag.
gonna put those in the bag too. And there's little screws with them.
Screws to the doors in there.
And once we put the black door panels on there, we'll just put those on there. And then yeah, there's intake gaskets. That goes. Where'd you put that battery box at?
Up top.
Up top. Okay, that's the battery hold down. Brand new battery hold down, boys. How about that? And we don't need that. That's for an auto. And we've got the manual one right there. All right, boys. So it's like we got the engine harness all the way in. And I'm just gonna go ahead and say, guys, get yourself a pillow or something, because that sucks in your back. All right, so yeah, that's it. Yeah,
Let's do it.
yeah, we're here. We got the grommet through there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wrap that. That looks like hell, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Some of these. Yeah, some of these don't look right. Yeah.
Kind of came with a wrap around itself. I knew they had to go a little further. That's the good thing.
Yeah, that's the hood, and then you get all those solenoid wires, and then for the coil. So that's good, which we ain't gotta fool with that too much right now.
Yep.
But that means the dash is seated up against the firewall good.
Should be.
Yeah. So when
Now
you,
that all this had to work.
right, go ahead and start bolting the dash down now. Alright, so go ahead and get this back in. She's solid, boys. She is solid. We can start getting the console and the column up. Like I said, guys, I don't have my new lens for the cluster, so I can't go ahead and put that in there. But yeah, we can start putting the securing the column back up. I'm missing one nut for the column. That's trash. Okay, no, I'm not. There it is. Okay. We start putting the column up, and then, shoot, we can start sliding the console back in. And take that back seat out. Take this out. Look at that ashtray door. Don't know nothing about that. Love it.
This thing is still functional.
All right, exactly, yeah. All right, so dash is in pretty good shape at the moment. Go ahead and get the blue. No more blue. We're done with the blue, y'all. Lord, I hope that's not another nest. I think we're good though. Up her back out. Put that in the lean-to. Alright. Doesn't smell that great, but I don't see anything. That can come out. Got an LMR or something or other. Invoice. Mustang Lakewood rear drag something or other. Daniel Seabird in Linden, Tennessee. I don't know who he is. Thank you, Daniel. I wish you left the parts too. Okay, so there is my black kick panels. What else here? And then the rest of the column, so that's good. Get this out of here. I'm starting to look like something here shortly, boys. Get this stuff out of here. Okay. Now, I know we've got some more dash pieces in the trunk. Yes. Got it. Hey, we throw that in there.
Gotcha.
Another kick panel. And that can go ahead. Hey, look at there, guys. Toothbrushes. And then third brake light. Man, I'm still trying to decide. Should we put the swinging, well, you know. Anyway. Yeah, we might put that in there. Who knows? Okay, there's my scuff plates. There's all my mass air stuff. Those have already been dyed. Look at there. Guys, y'all don't know nothing about that. Old school tape player. For the win. I think I'm gonna leave that back there for now. We can probably get those in. And okay, I'm gonna have to figure something out with these, because obviously we're not doing blue. Alright, and these, I just need the hardware, which I don't want to lose. Yes, boys, we will be doing black sun visors. Probably won't end up using those, but you never know. Yeah, so black sun visors coming because, if you didn't already know, the black headliner is in. Okay, there's the HVAC trim over there. So luckily everything's still here. That's a good thing. So we're kind of at a stopping point, and it's, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, this is a little bit frustrating because we were ready to do work, and just like the few essential parts that I don't have, that I got my order in too late to have for today, kind of mean I can't really go any farther. So that's frustrating. But here's the thing. Once I have the new lens, I can get the new cluster in, make sure all the wiring is sitting where it needs to be, and plug the cluster up, speedo cable, yes, speedo cable, and put the hood pull up, and then put the rest of that harness up. And I've also got a new ignition switch. You can see it's right there, hanging there. I've got a new ignition switch coming, so we can put that on. And then I've got all my trim for the column right there, so we're good there. And then I got the cluster surround there, which I actually need to do a little work on that because that trim piece is coming off. So we'll be good there. Then we can go ahead and put the console in, and I mean, yeah, go ahead and put the scuff plates in, start vacuuming it out. Let's see, and here's there are the seats right there, boys, sitting up there all clean and black and tweed and ready to go. So that'll be a good thing. Basically at that point, the interior will be done. We were also gonna go ahead and pull the quarter glasses out because, yes, gentlemen, new quarter glass. They think we was gonna give them these with these busted quarter glasses. Come on, I mean, right, exactly, right. So yeah, I was gonna go ahead and take these out just to kind of get that out of the way, but the problem is it's still sitting outside and moves in and out and in and out all the time. So I'm just gonna leave these in here for now, but we're not gonna do anything as far as back here until the new quarter glasses show up. So not a big deal, not really worried about it. I've got new, can't remember what these are called, but I've got these new coming, new cowl vent coming, lower window trim down there. Yeah, I think we're in pretty good shape here. What else we got coming? New sun visors, I already talked about that. And also, guys, I've noticed the car does not have dash speakers or door speakers. There's no hardware, there's no anything. So I'm not really sure what to do about that. I don't know. I guess we could figure something out. Just depends. I mean, there's one of these things where the deeper you go, the more you find, and it's like it's just spiraling out of control, which is fine. This is gonna be a super fun little car. All right, guys, so as far as under the hood goes, I do have the lower back, but we got to weld the baffles back on, and we can put that in there. Should have the brand new, freshly built transmission here shortly, and the upper intake and the valve covers. We can go ahead and put those on. Gonna have to figure something out with that. I didn't realize when we first bolted it apart that harness looked like that, and that's not gonna cut it. So, yeah, we'll figure that out. You're the wiring wizard. You can handle that, right? I don't know. I don't know why it looks like that, but that's something I'm gonna scratch my head on for a little bit. And yeah, guys, I've got the pads in for the radiator here. As you can see, radiator is right over there, shroud, and I've also got the fan and a brand new clutch coming from LMR. And you know, we're kind of at this point where it's a lot of little details.
Yeah, small details.
Like, it looks like a lot, but I mean, literally, It's not a lot. It's not really a lot. So,
About to the point where it's about to be done.
yeah. And my goal, and guys, do not hold me to this, please, because I don't know what's going to happen. We have ran into like stocking issues with parts and stuff. Everybody's been affected by it. This pandemic, guys, people, you know, if they shut down factories, which means stuff isn't getting made. And so people are running out of parts. So if you've been on LMR recently and seen that half their stuff is back ordered, that's why. It's not their fault. So barring anything for unforeseen, I'm looking at right around early September. Should be gone, which will be a little bit less than a year since when we got this car. And I know you guys are thinking, oh, it's taking forever to build. No, it really hasn't. To do a build of this magnitude, take a shell of a 4-cylinder and turn it into a running and driving all 5.0 notchback, that's a big project.
There's a lot more to swap than people realize.
Right. The wiring, you know, not just that, but like on the harnesses and stuff, guys. You saw I cleaned this with a freaking toothbrush and retaped it. Literally sat on the floor and just, yeah, good times. But either way, boys, this I cannot wait to drive this car.
Somebody's getting a nice car.
Yeah, and it's one of those deals where you can roll it like it is and it's perfect, or you can continue down the road modifying it, put a blower on it, put heads on it. I mean, whatever you want to do, you know. You got a fresh drivetrain, you know, lightly modded, gonna have a little thump to it. Brand new Flowmaster exhaust over there. I mean,
Perfect starter can.
yes,
Whatever you want to do.
yeah. And the cool thing is too, is like if you roll into a show, people are gonna know this is Project 4 to 8. They're gonna know, like, oh my God, I saw that car. Which that to me is the coolest thing, guys. You have to understand. I'm like, for me to be able to drive this into a show would be a big deal. You know, people are like, is that Project 4 to 8? Yeah, that's Project 4 to 8. I love it. All right, I'm rambling, dude. I'm rambling.
It's all good.
I know.
About 4 to 8.
We gotta cut it short. Even look, guys. Like, I mean, come on. I mean, we even put a brand new heater core in it. You ain't gotta worry about anything with this car.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just roll with it. Do smoky burnouts. All right, guys, that's all I've got for today. I promise you. Keep an eye out. Big things coming. Not just for 4 to 8. I will have a large unboxing of more parts for 4 to 8. That's coming. But I've also got something very big that we're working on. You do not want to miss it. So please give me a big thumbs up. Make sure you smash that subscribe button so you don't miss a single episode. And I will catch up with you shortly. Later.